3, 4. Etco, 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 Apprentice of the Year. Etco, 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 Apprentice of the Year.
Oh, wow, absolutely fantastic. Elton, brilliant. Thank you, Elton. Thank you, Elton. Thank you. Elton! G'day, folks. Enga iwi, enga mana, enga waka, enga hoe wha haere mai, haere mai, haere mai. I acknowledge our people, the status of this event, the origins of us all, and the 4 directions around the world. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to this virtual stage as we bring you the Etco Apprentice of the Year for 2021. I'm Greg Ward. It's my absolute pleasure to be your host as we guide you through the celebrations here today. Well, we've got a great show lined up for you, and along the way we'll be celebrating the fabulousness that is Etco as we celebrate 30 years in business, and what an absolutely fantastic 30 years that has been. And it started way back when I still had hair. You can't talk.
Oh, well, yes, that's very true. Yes. It's a little bit funny. Now I don't really care. But underneath this helmet, I used to have hair.
Well done, Elton. Now, before we do get underway, congratulations to all of our nominated apprentices, our finalists, our future leaders, our sponsors, our staff, our hosts, partners, wives and husbands. We are in for a treat. Sir Elton is here. Board Chair Stuart Burgess is here. Jeremy Soul is here. Now, as I mentioned, our board chair is here with us. Please do welcome Stuart Burgess. Thanks, Elton. Thanks, Elton. Thank you. Elton! Stuart, fantastic to have you here. Thank you for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
What a year.
It has been a tough year.
Extremely tough year. And of course, on the back of 2020, as well. How has Etco fared?
Look, it was almost like 2020 was a dress rehearsal for this year, and we feel like we've tackled the year pretty well because of the responses from last year.
I've got a couple of questions that I'd really love to ask you,
Yep.
Particularly around the Etco model. Mm-hmm. So why do you think has the Etco model stood the test of time over the past 30 years?
Well, that's a good question. I think there's probably 3 key things that sets it apart from other training models. Because the model was set up by the industry for the industry, and in a recessionary period 30 years ago where contractors were hesitant to take on apprentices, and the industry stepped in and created the model that allowed that continuity of employment. So that's probably the first factor. I think the second factor is the breadth of training that we'd get from our apprentices. They can work in residential, move to another host company for a bit of industrial, some commercial work. So they're moving through their apprenticeship really smoothly and getting a lot of experience across a breadth of the industry. And the last part, I think, is the secret weapon of Etco, is the model which we look after the academic, on-job and off-job training, but the pastoral model that wraps around that. And you know, the evidence shows that the 96% of apprentices are finishing on time, compared to in 44 months where we see the average in the industry around about 78 months for an apprenticeship. So we know that it works and it creates some great skills into the industry.
Well, that's a fantastic accolade when you look at it. At statistics like that, it says a great deal about Etco and the model and how it's working.
That's right.
So, and of course, it only becomes really good for us as a society and for New Zealand as a whole. One of the things that I'm always really fascinated about is technology.
Yep.
I mean, we can't get away with the fact that we're living in a very technologically advanced world. So how has Etco used technology to remain relevant and to meet the needs of apprentices and hosts?
Look, it's quite timely with COVID. The technology has probably allowed us to move into a different world more fluidly than we would have otherwise. We have an online learning management system that creates a portal for continuous learning through, no matter whether you're at work, off work because of COVID, whether you live in a small regional town or in a large city. And I think the degree of learning that can occur online now compared to the old classroom model really steps Etco apart from other institutions. Really, I think we're seen as forefront of the sector because of that. So it's pretty exciting. Yeah,
it's incredibly exciting. I mean, and it's evidenced by the phenomenal element of the awards that we are running through here today. I'm absolutely blown away by the level of the nominees and, of course, the commitment that these wonderful apprentices do for their industry, for themselves, and for us as a nation. Really appreciate your time, appreciate your input, continue on the phenomenal work that you're doing.
No, it's very exciting times. Thank you.
Pleasure. But we're not going to get you to run away because we have the first of our prize draws that is happening right here, right now. So we will get that underway. Now, what I would like you to do is, though, we're going to use a bit of technology for that.
Fantastic.
What we've done was set up a list of all of our Etco apprentices, and we have got a random number generator which is sitting right here, and we would like you very much indeed to do this in a short moment. First spot prize is going out, so good luck to each and every one of you. It's an Etco Dream Team jersey and a Wellington Lions signed rugby ball. Huge thank you to Wellington Rugby for their support here as well. So, random number generator. Stuart, if you'd like to hit that number for us, we will find out who has picked up this prize.
Right.
Good luck.
Here we go. And the number is 253.
So I shall correlate number 253 right now on my list of individuals, and we'll find out who exactly is picking up this particular prize. 253 is Jin-Tu. Huge congratulations there to Jin-Tu, our first spot prize winner. Stuart, fantastic to have you here. Thank you very much indeed for taking some time to join with us.
Thank you, it was a pleasure.
And we certainly look forward to hearing your feedback as we roll through our awards here this afternoon. So, all remains for us to say is, Elton, play us out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Etco, 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 Apprentice of the Year.
Well, Stuart Burgess there, our board chair. Fantastic to have such great leadership here at Etco. Well, you know what? It's been an absolute blast being associated with Etco over the past few years, and I've had the opportunity to look over some of the history of the organisation as we now celebrate 30 years of excellence in the electrical industry. Things have come a very long way. Let's take a look.
The year is 1991. The Gulf War is underway. Jim Bolger is Prime Minister. Margaret Ehrlich is riding high in the charts, and ECANS and EWU get together to form Etco, the electrical training company. Peter Rushworth is the inaugural CEO. Our first directors are Eddie Eales and Stephen Rogers. Our first apprentices, Ian Roberts, Marcus Bullen, Alan Martin, Darren Abernethy and Dean Walter. And early hosts include Hewlett Electrical, James Watt, Thistle Electrical, Callender Electrical, Ward Chandler and O'Donnell Griffin. 1992, an iconic series, Shortland Street, begins. Not to be outdone, Etco launches the Apprentice of the Year Awards with Anne Pryor, Etco's first female apprentice. 94, John Riley is employed. Letter to Blanchie debuts and Once Were Warriors is released. 1995, we've outgrown the Penrose premises, moving to a larger site in Glen Innes, and the Dunedin Training Centre opens. It's now 2000. Y2K problems predicted, but no problems. The Wellington Training Centre opens, and for the first time, our apprentice numbers top 400. 2001, not quite a space odyssey. The company moves to larger premises in Mount Wellington. In 2003, a satellite facility with office and classroom opens in Christchurch. 2004, classroom and office facilities open in Invercargill. Palmerston North, Whangarei and Rotorua office is upsized to a full training centre. 2006, NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter enters orbit around Mars, and not to be outdone, Etco reaches the 1,000 apprentice milestone, taking a key role in the establishment of ANZITA. 2007, the elite training program is underway. It's the GFC, but Etco still takes on 113 new apprentices. 2008, Etco purchases the elite residential training facility at Ramarama. 2009, Barack Obama is president. A H1N1 pandemic heralds the challenges to come. Etco celebrating more than 100 registered electricians achieved for the year. 2010, Etco rebrands with new logo, website and graphics on vehicles. 2011, another milestone, 150 new registered electricians is achieved for the year. Etco celebrates by having the All Blacks win the Rugby World Cup. 2012, for the first time, apprentices in employment top 500. 2015, introduction of job-ready web-based apprentice and student management system. And to commemorate, the All Blacks successfully defend their World Cup title. Go the ABs! 2016, Etco is accredited as a Category 1 NZQA provider, and it's time for a change as we herald the arrival of our new and current CEO, Jeremy Soule. 2017, change of government time. Change is also afoot for Etco as we open a new training centre in Christchurch and Hamilton and purchase the Mount Wellington Training Centre. 2019, launch of Etco's Level 3 NZCEE Foundation course, introduction of first CPD course, launch of a bespoke student management system, and Etco's a finalist in the Westpac Auckland Business Awards for South and West, Excellence in Strategy and Planning. 2020 and COVID arrives, but Etco soldiers on with the launch of the LMS system, the launch of the Etco e-diary, and Etco is again named a finalist in the Westpac Awards, winning Employer of the Year. And here we are in 2021, 30 years down the track and going from strength to strength. Etco completes major upgrades and expansion in Mount Wellington and opens our first dedicated training centre in Tauranga, and the Wellington Training Centre moves to a larger premise. Still striving for excellence, Etco again becomes a finalist in the Westpac Awards and again is accredited as a Category 1 NZQA provider. That is the highest accreditation possible, folks. Congratulations to Etco on 30 years plus of excellence in training for the electrical industry. You rock!
Well, what an absolutely fabulous first 30 years. Here's to the next 30. Well done to everybody. We know that a success like this does not happen by accident, so congratulations to everybody. Great work, folks. Well, it's time now for us to move to a prize draw. We are going into this and we are looking to give to somebody out there our second spot prize. It is a Wellington Lions signed rugby ball and a Wellington Lions hoodie. So we've put all of our recipients into a Excel spreadsheet, and we've got a random number generator right here, right now. So I will now use my random number generator, and we are going to go straight away. There we go. 343 is my number. So 343 is my number. The number corresponds directly to John Wharf. John Wharf from Wharf Brothers. Congratulations, well done indeed. You are our spot prize winner in this particular time frame. Great to be able to unite you with those prizes as well, and thank you very much indeed to Wellington Rugby for looking after us as well. Right, it is now time for us to move to the first of our awards right after this.
Blue jean baby, LA lady, seems it's for the bad.
Yeah, nice one, Elton.
Oh, well, thank you very much indeed, Greg. It's just a little something that Bernie and I knocked up together.
Well, you know what, I can see why you've won so many awards with excellence like that.
Oh, well, you know, when one is as talented as I, it's not that difficult.
Oh, well, it's time for us to go across and see Who else has talent to match yours as we now go to the first of our awards? And this is the Community Award. Now, communities are awesome, and our apprentices are awesome in their communities. Now, any apprentice can be nominated for the Community Award, not simply those destined for Apprentice of the Year or the Top Performer Award. And this award is to recognise those who contribute actively and give to their community, whilst also performing to the high standard we've come to recognise as one of the attributes of an Etco apprentice. Now, the prize pack for the Community Award includes, from Etco, a certificate, a trophy, a cash prize of $300 and an Etco goodie bag. From J.A. Russell, a $250 J.A. Russell Radcliffe electrical voucher. And from Milwaukee, an M18 Fuel 6-piece power pack with a value over $2,500. What an absolute haul. Thank you very much indeed to our sponsors. The nominees in the Community Award are Clay Williams, Luke Allen, Rachel Johnson, and Naomi Curry. Well done to all four, but of course there can be only one winner. So let us find out who is the winner of the Community Award for 2021. The winner is Rachel Johnson.
Kia ora, my name is Rachel Johnston and I'm in the second year of my electrical apprenticeship. I also volunteer for Coast Guard. I'm operational wet crew and we're on call 24/7. I'm also the crew manager, so I organise all the potential new and current crew. I'm also on the board and co-organiser for the Waitati Music Festival, which is held annually. I enjoy working at the University of Otago. The work is varied and we have so much knowledge within our workshop. Any questions that we have with any of the guys there, they are more than willing to teach us. It's great. But once I'm qualified, it would also be nice to try and go into business for myself. Thank you for considering me for this award. Kia ora e nohora.
Congratulations once again to Rachel Johnson. Well, here we are now with our second award of the afternoon, and this is the Etco Most Improved Award for 2021. A determination to strive for excellence is one of the hallmarks of an exceptional apprentice, striving through adversity and rising to their potential. Can you be better than the person you were yesterday? That's really the only competition. This category is to celebrate those who improved the most throughout their apprenticeship, and this award is open to years 3 and 4 apprentices. The winner of this award will receive from Etco a certificate and trophy, a tool set, an Etco goodie bag, and a cash prize of $500. And from J.A. Russell, a $250 J.A. Russell Radcliffe electrical voucher. And from Milwaukee, an M18 Fuel 6-piece power pack with a value over $2,500. The nominees are Adam Amos, Luke Rackham, Blake Selwood, Trent Burton, Georgia Osborne, and Anthony Vitale. And the winner of the Most Improved Award for 2021 is Luke Rackham. Fantastic stuff. Congratulations to Luke Rackham. Now, the judges were very impressed with all nominees, but Luke stood out as the most improved, not only for improving practically and in his attitude, but also his confidence and commitment levels, which have increased immensely. Luke's host, Millbank Industrial Electrical Company, tutors, and Etco's regional manager, Lindsay, all commented on the positive changes and great improvement seen in Luke. Congratulations once again to Luke Rackham. Well, it's time now, once again, to reward our staff and apprentices. We have another spot prize to give away. This time, it's an Etco goodie bag and an Etco Dream Team shirt. Now, we'll put everybody into this draw. So, it just remains for me to randomly draw that with my random number generator. 506 is the number. Who does that correlate to? Let us find out right now. Number 506 in my system here is Samuel Fitzgerald. Congratulations to Samuel Fitzgerald. You are a winner. Right, folks, it's time now to go into our third award here. This is the Top Performer Award, Years 1 and 2. And the Top Performer Award will be awarded to the apprentice who consistently demonstrates excellence in all areas of their apprenticeship to date. We asked you to nominate up to 3 apprentices in this category and asked you to provide commentary and assessments. We received 10 nominations in the category, and they are Joshua Young, Brandon Lloyd, Thomas Mitchell, Lewis Hall, Flynn Dunkley, Isabel Taylor, Gil Thomas, Hamish Liang, Jacob Baxter, Oliver Cable, and Hamish Campbell. Congratulations to our top 10. Well, now the results are in with our top 3 recipients. Now, receiving from Etco a certificate, a goodie bag, a Bunnings chili bin, and a cash prize of $300. In 3rd place, it is Isabel Taylor. Huge congratulations, Isabel Taylor. Now, Isabel lives in the Central North Island. Her apprentice mentor is Ali, and she's hosted with Harbourview Electrical. Comments from her host and apprentice mentor mentioned her smile is contagious, and she has grit and determination, displays a high standard in everything she does, is a great communicator, and she's an asset, and clients love her. There is a great future career ahead of her. Congratulations once again, our 3rd place getter, Isabel Taylor. Now on to our 2nd place getter. Receiving from Etco a certificate, a goodie bag, a tool set and a cash prize of $500. And from NZ Safety Blackwoods, a Makita radio, our 2nd place recipient is Jacob Baxter. Massive congratulations to Jacob Baxter. Now, Jacob calls the South Island his home, and his apprentice mentor is John. Judges' comments include that Jacob had been the model apprentice from day one. He always gives 100%. His communication skills, his work ethic and practical ability are just a few of his strengths. Jacob is held in very high regard by his tutors, fellow students and other Etco apprentices, and is a valued part of Western Electrical. His host said Jacob was always early, he's 100% reliable and is always seeking to improve. Well done once again to Jacob Baxter. Well, now on to 1st place. In 1st place, receiving from Etco a certificate and trophy, a fluke tester, a A72 Samsung phone with case and cover, as well as a cash prize of $700. J.A. Russell, a $250 J.A. Russell Radcliffe electrical voucher. From Transnet, a $200 voucher. And from Milwaukee, an M18 fuel 6-piece power pack valued over $2,500. Well, it gives me great pleasure now to reveal our Etco top performer for 2021 is Thomas Mitchell.
Hi, I'm Thomas Mitchell. I work with Steve Price and the rest of the team at Headley Electrical in Palmerston North. Some of the most enjoyable jobs I've been involved with this year would have to be wiring and programming 2 mini PLCs. One was used to control a pumping system for multiple septic tanks at Ohaki Air Force Base. Another job I loved doing was upgrading a Star Delta starter to a soft starter at Valhalla Seed Limited. This was on a huge wooden belt-driven seed sorter I'd expect would be over 80 years old. Looking forward to the future, I'm hoping to own my own business and also delve a bit deeper into the technical and programming side of the industry. But no one knows what the future holds. The only thing that's certain in life is change. Thank you.
Congratulations to Thomas Mitchell. Well done indeed. Now, Thomas hails from the lower North Island. His apprentice mentor is Mark, and he's hosted with Headley Electrical. Words such as outstanding, fantastic, smart, practical, focused, and 1 in 1,000 apprentice were used to describe Thomas. Thomas also won the Regional Master Electrician Domestic Commercial section recently, which was a real achievement. Well-deserved winner of the top performer category and a future Apprentice of the Year nominee by the looks of it. Congratulations once again to Thomas Mitchell. Well, we come to the 4th award of our afternoon now. This is Apprentice Mentor of the Year. What makes a great apprentice mentor? Is it the attention to detail, the pastoral care that they provide to our apprentices, their willingness to ensure as best they can the success of their charges? Or is it all of those things and more? The Apprentice Mentor of the Year award recognises excellent support and service from mentors. Now, we had you assess the mentors and asked you also to include your comments in support of them. And it was a close contest. We received over 120 votes combined from hosts and apprentices. The nominees are
Ali Brody, Brian Norton, Bruce Pettifor, Chris Lautua, Dan Hatting, Graham Butcher, Greg Eels, Harry McCulloch, John Whittaker, Ken Hay, Laura Peters, Mark Blignort, Matt Hudson, Matt Mathamu, Peter Gembitsky, and Tony Chandler.
Congratulations, and the prize pack is fabulous. From Etco, they'll receive a certificate, a trophy, an Etco goodie bag and a cash prize of $750. From J.A. Russell's, a $200 workplace safety voucher available at the J.A. Russell branches, and from Milwaukee, an M18 Fuel 6-piece power pack valued at over $2,500. So, we can now reveal to you that the Etco Apprentice Mentor of the Year for 2021 is John Whittaker. Congratulations indeed to John Whittaker. Now, some of the comments our apprentices and hosts made which saw John receiving this award are: John's a key asset to Etco. He never fails to provide support and information. And to be honest, feels like he genuinely cares about you and your well-being, which should never go unrecognised. Another said, I've nominated John because he's always extremely helpful and super up-to-date on everything we do. A host comment that sums John up says, John is always reliable, consistent and helpful. He's always looking for the best outcomes for how he can be of assistance to our business through apprenticeship placement and follow-up. So congratulations once again to John Whittaker, the Etco Apprentice Mentor of the Year 2021. But it doesn't end there. The judges also saw fit to award a runner-up in the category too. The runner-up Apprentice Mentor for 2021 is Chris Lautua. Now, Chris also received some fabulous comments, and he was a very, very close race indeed. He receives from Etco a certificate, an Etco goodie bag and a cash prize of $500. Well done indeed. Congratulations to you both. Well done right across the board. Well, what an awards show so far, Elton. What do you think?
Oh, I'm loving it. In fact, so much so that I've written a song in honour of the occasion.
Oh, wow. Can we hear it?
Well, of course. It goes a little bit like this. When you need someone to help you celebrate with song, call Elton John.
Hang on. That's not really about the awards, is it? I mean, that's really more about you.
Oh, well, you know, I never really thought about it like that. But isn't it fabulous?
Yeah, right. No, fabulous. Thanks, Elton. Thank you. Well, we've talked about leadership, and someone who's had a particularly significant impact on Etco in a leadership role is CEO Jeremy Soule, and he's here with us right now. Please do welcome Jeremy Soule.
Jeremy, 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 Jeremy Soule.
I hope that wasn't you organising that.
No, not at all. Not at all. Fantastic to have you here, and thank you for all of the work that you have done with Etco over the years. And I'm loving our awards event here today. Talk to me about the quality of Etco apprentices.
Oh, we're really pleased with Etco. We seem to attract really high calibre people, and they finish their apprenticeships on time. There's a lot of dedication there. The staff love working with it, and getting the apprentices through to the end of their apprenticeship is exactly why we're here, and everybody's really passionate about it.
Oh, it's fantastic. I spoke to Stuart earlier, and I just mentioned the challenges that we've had this year. You've done a phenomenal job. I mean, as a whole organisation, and that's got to have been pretty hard.
Yes, I think we were quite fortunate in the way that all our technology was rolled out in 2020, and how We managed to get the online learning going around the same time as the lockdowns, and the team have pulled together really well, the Etco staff, management, everybody. It's just worked an absolute dream, and the apprentices seem to have appreciated it, and people are keeping up to date, and it's all working well.
Now, I've got a couple of questions that are very specific ones for you. So the first of these is how will the Rove changes affect Etco?
I think the Rove is a really exciting opportunity for us. It's probably the best opportunity that we've had since Etco was first created 30 years ago. And I think we'll be able to provide a much better level of service to apprentices, especially to those independent apprentices that at the moment we just provide the off-job training, the academic training for. We'll be able to go into the workplace and support them and support their employers and give them a much better level of service than we have been able to give them in the past.
Excellent stuff. A very positive way of looking forward.
Yeah.
In terms of that, what's some of the challenges? What are some of the opportunities that you see for Etco in the sector over the next couple of years?
Yeah, there's always a lot of challenges there. I mean, growth has been a big thing for us over the last couple of years. We're going to grow some more when the arranging training and the Rove kicks in properly. That's really cool. The economics have been a bit strange around the country, supply issues and things like that, and making sure that apprentices have continuity of work. We're really fortunate that throughout the COVID period and the recessionary stuff that's been around that, we haven't had to let any apprentices go. In fact, we've taken on apprentices that other people have made redundant. So that's been really cool, and I feel really good about the business and how it's going to go. The challenges, I think it's primarily the economy, and it's really more opportunities than challenges in my mind.
I'll share this with you. I'm recently renovating a house for sale. We had an electrician come around, and he had an apprentice with him, and happened to be an Etco apprentice.
Oh, that's great.
And what was brilliant was his attitude.
Yeah, it's great. It's really good to see the people operating like that. It's part of the Etco training is about developing them into highly functioning professional registered electricians, and not just getting them through the qualification. So it's really pleasing to hear that. So thank you. Great.
Well, Jeremy, not only are we here to get you to answer questions, but we're also going to get you to show a bit of love out there to our hosts in this particular case.
Yes.
We've got a random prize draw lined up, and so if you want to grab this random number generator. Now, folks, we are playing for an Etco Dream Team jersey and a phone, a Samsung A72 with a protective case as well. Now, Jeremy, if you would like to hit the button there, find out which is the random number.
I should say that the Etco Dream Team is the Auckland Championship basketball team that we're sponsoring, so I'll just give them a bit of a plug. So, and I'll push the button. There we go, 187.
187, let us find out from our magic box here. 187 is Graham Sellers, Industrial Marine Electrical Limited.
Oh, great. Excellent.
Graham, congratulations, well done indeed. You are our spot prize winner in this particular draw. Well done. Well, we come now to our final award of our awards event, and this is the Etco Apprentice of the Year Award for 2021. Jeremy, thank you very much indeed for sticking around.
Thank you, Greg. I'm really looking forward to this bit.
So am I. It's exciting times.
Yeah.
Well, this award is open to Etco apprentices in years 3 and 4 and apprentices who have completed their apprenticeship in 2021. We know that this individual is at the top of their game and great things are surely ahead of them. The Apprentice of the Year will identify the best all-rounder who demonstrates excellence in all parts of their apprenticeship. Now, we asked you to assess the apprentices and to nominate up to 3 apprentices each in this category. And what a result. We have a total of 13 nominations right across the board. Here are our nominees.
Callum Evans, Devon Kubala, Harrison Priest, Ipi Ninamaya, Micah Beck, Chris Clubb, Nathan Graves, Callum Noakes, Corey Pook, Ron Ventura, Samuel Riordan, and Connor Harrison.
Well done to all of our nominees. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. Well, the top 5 in no particular order are all receiving prizes. Congratulations indeed. Now, the 2 who do not get the 1st, 2nd or 3rd here today will receive from Etco a certificate, an Etco goodie bag, a Bunnings chili bin and a $250 voucher. Our top 5, as we said in no particular order, Corey Pook, Sam Riordan, Harrison Priest, Devon Kubala and Ipi Ninamaya.
Hi, my name is Corey Pitt. Some of the key things I've learned so far is quality of workmanship, fault finding thought processes, job planning, customer relations, and most importantly, testing.
My name is Samuel Reardon. I'm currently working for a host company called Kiwi Control Systems in Hamilton. I moved here recently from Palmerston North, where I spent 3 years working and learning at a smaller sized industrial-based company called Anderson Automation and Controls.
Hey guys, I'm Harry, recently qualified Etco apprentice and an employee at Richmond Bar Electrical. One of the key things I learned during my apprenticeship, first thing is always ask whatever questions you have. I believe it allows you to learn a lot of essential knowledge and also prompts your mentors to educate you on things that might not stand out to them.
Hi, my name is Devin Kabala and I started my Etco apprenticeship in 2017. Straight out of school I tried to go to uni and it wasn't for me, so I dove into an electrical apprenticeship. One of the most important things I learned though was how to deal with people and a variety of people, whether it's client on-site, project managers, apprentices.
I'm Epan Namir, and the key things that I have learned during my time as an apprentice would be to step out of your comfort zone, using your initiative, and mainly to be safe around electricity.
Wow, what a top five, Jeremy.
Great, really good.
In third place, receiving from Etco a certificate, an Etco goodie bag, a Bunnings chili bin and cash prize of $500. Jeremy, can you please tell us
Thank you, Greg.
who is receiving third place in Apprentice of the Year 2021?
Devin Kubala.
I've really enjoyed my opportunity with Etco, my whole apprenticeship. I've had great support and it's been a really good time.
Congratulations.
Huge congratulations to Devin Kubala, receiving third place here in the Etco Apprentice of the Year 2021. Now, Devin lives in the South Island. Her apprentice mentor is John, and she's hosted by Network Electrical Servicing. Some comments about Devin include, she thinks for herself, solves problems and shows leadership qualities. Devin has a passion for learning and pushes herself out of her comfort zone to grow. She doesn't sweat the small stuff. She just gets in there and does it, and is a vocal advocate for health and safety in the workplace. Well done indeed again to Devin Kubala. Now to second place. I'll hand you this, Jeremy.
Thank you, Greg.
Now in second place, taking home from Etco a certificate, a tool set, an Etco goodie bag and a cash prize of $750, and from New Zealand Safety Blackwoods, a Makita radio. Jeremy, who is our second place getter today?
Greg, the second place getter is Sam Riordan.
I have Etco to thank for the placements I have been gifted, as they have opened up my eyes to a career which I have an intense passion for. I would not be where I am today without Etco's support and guidance. Thank you.
Fantastic stuff. Huge congratulations to Sam Riordan. Sam's based in the lower North Island and his apprentice mentor is Mark. Sam's technical ability makes him stand out. He's consistently impressive, is energetic and motivated, and a high achiever, dedicated and just a really nice guy. Now, Sam was also the winner of the Industrial Division for the ME Challenge this year, and Sam is focused and serious about his career and learning, and is methodical. He's a driven person who's keen to continue further studies in the future in engineering. Well done again to Sam Riordan. Now to the big one, the Etco Apprentice of the Year for 2021. I'm going to hand this to you, Jeremy. Don't open it just yet.
Thank you, Greg.
The winner today will receive from Etco the Etco Apprentice of the Year trophy, a fluke tester, an A32 Samsung phone with a case and cover, an Etco goodie bag and a cash prize of $1,000. From J.A. Russell, a $250 J.A. Russell voucher. From Transnet, a $250 Transnet voucher. And from Milwaukee, an M18 Fuel 8-piece power pack valued over $3,000.
Wow.
What an impressive prize pack. Jeremy?
Great.
Who's the winner?
We can have a drum roll here. Right, Greg, the winner is Epi Ninamaya.
Since third year apprentice, I have been looking after a department at Watties in Hastings. My department consisted of bright stacks, can handling, sterilisation and site, which is by far the largest department. So that has been my goal, to be able to look after that after I've finished my apprenticeship. And the best things I've been involved in during my time as an apprentice would be obviously working with my team every day. They treat you like family after you earn their trust, obviously, but they treat you like family, and they're just great guys to work with.
Massive congratulations. Ipi Nilamaya, the Etco Apprentice of the Year for 2021. Joining us from the Central North Island, Ipi's apprentice mentor is Harry. Now, right from the beginning, Ipi was on time every time with everything required, said Harry. Ipi is known as a team player and often the go-to person. He's always asking questions and wanting to be involved, and always receives great feedback from management. He excelled at night class and had excellent exam results, passing with ease. Judges' feedback was Ipi has been proactive with upskilling and developing while doing his apprenticeship, and immediately after completing his apprenticeship, enrolled himself in First Line Management course. Congratulations again to the 2021 Etco Apprentice of the Year, Ipi Nilamaya. Absolutely fabulous stuff. Well done, everyone, to everyone. Keep up the absolutely sterling work. Well done. Congratulations again to all of our entrants, nominees, finalists and winners, and thank you very much indeed to Jeremy Soul.
Thank you, Chris.
Elton, hit it.
Not Elton again.
Jeremy, 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 so
Wow. Thank you very much indeed, Elton, for being here with us for our awards.
You're so welcome. My absolute pleasure. Congratulations to all of the awardees. Well done, every single one of you. Absolutely fantastic. And you know what? Anytime I need an electrician, I know exactly where to come.
You got it.
Well, all that remains is for me to play myself out.
I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. Oh, I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing. I'm still standing.
What a nice guy. Well, it's such a fabulous family. Apprentice mentors, staff, our sponsors, J.A. Russell and Radcliffe Electrical, Milwaukee, NHP, NZ Safety, Blackwoods and Wellington Rugby, and of course, our fabulous apprentices. Without our hosts, we would not be able to support apprentice placement so they can learn on the job. And it really is all parties working together so we're able to support our hosts and supervisors to support our Etco apprentices, which leads directly to apprentice success. It says it all in our mission and vision statements, which we live every day. And our mission is to develop and educate people to be the best in the industry. Our vision, to be recognised leaders of excellence in our industry. And we've demonstrated that clearly in our awards here today. So, to our Etco family, we appreciate all of the hard work you do and the challenges you had to overcome through 2020 and 2021. And as we said earlier, it's been a fantastic first 30 years. Here's to an even brighter future with Etco. We are Etco, the electrical training experts. Kia ora.